Are you prepared to do what others are not prepared to do to be successful? That's the question.
I'll tell you, that's really interesting because we hear a lot of people, I want to do this, I'd love to be successful, I'd love to go and travel the world, and all these kind of things. But are you willing to do what it needs to do? Are you willing to do what it needs to take? No.
Look, whatever. Perhaps you want the body of your dreams. Perhaps you want to do a triathlon. Perhaps, as you say, you want to travel the world. Perhaps you want to have lots of money. Whatever it is, are you prepared to do what no one else is prepared to do to get you where you want to get to?
That's what I was going to say.
So this weekend, okay, it's Friday at the moment. So Friday and Saturday, we are going to be travelling the grand sum of, I don't know, but it's 260 miles there.
269 miles
269 miles there and 269 miles back.
So times that by 2.
Whatever that is, I'm not very good at maths. And that is the amount of miles we're going to be travelling in the next 48 hours.
But what are we doing it for?
Right, so we're going from Kent, Folkestone, our little hometown, to Maidenhead, to Taplow House. Then today we're going from Maidenhead to Doncaster.
Up north.
Up north. And then we are staying in Doncaster for the night. And then about 5, 6, maybe 7 o'clock, we're coming back home from Doncaster all the way to Folkestone. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing what other people are not prepared to do? Because come on, that amount of miles in 48 hours. I mean,
we could just Skype them.
We could just Skype them. Now, what are we doing? So we're going to spend the day with our STENTS guys. And STENTS is Storytelling Entrepreneurs. And it's a little group that Barry and I are part of, which helps us bring videos like this to you guys. So we're going up there to have a day with those guys. But there's a lot of things like, can I be bothered? I've got other stuff I need to be doing. It's going to cost money. When do I book the hotel? All these things like this could stop you. But Barry and I always push ourselves out of our comfort zone. We always push ourselves to go that extra mile. Are you ready? Let's go. So, babe, where are we going to go?
Sainsbury's?
But we need to get food, but Sainsbury's food is pretty shit.
There's only one place to go.
BP, we get some M&S food. Do love a bit of M&S food. Right, I never know which way to turn it. And Baz, right, is like, oh, let's get a good shot. Why don't you put it out the window? Right, it's a handheld thing on a kind of C gyroscope. And look, it's not even straight.
A bad workman always blames their tools.
Well, it's stupid. Anyway, we've gone from Kent to Maidenhead. We've been to Taplow House. We're on the M25 going from Maidenhead to Doncaster.
The long slog.
The sat-nav says 169 miles and about 3 hours, but we've just hit traffic on the M25. It's not good. So we'll see what time we get there. Now, in actual fact, Taplow was quite interesting for this vlog actually, because we were talking about a lot of the pilgrims that if they wanted something, that they would walk for weeks, months maybe, to even bring just a glass or a piece of jewellery to somebody.
Well, Taplow House is near London, okay, just for your geographical knowledge there. These guys were walking to France to picking up glass vases and glass cups and glass plates to bring back to the owner of what used to be the massive mansion there, but now is Taplow Court.
And it's, you know, if people hadn't done that kind of stuff, if they hadn't travelled that far, they hadn't walked that far to integrate different languages, different cultures, then you have to think, would we be here? Because nowadays we tend to stay very local to home, don't we? We don't really travel anywhere unless we go on holiday. And, you know, these guys just went the extra step, the extra length, really. A couple of thousand miles. Because, you know, no one else was prepared to do it. So it comes back to the same question. What are you prepared to do that no one else is prepared to do to be successful? And we have to think back to those days when people they had no cars, nothing like that, but we just...
I think successful is just, I think we need to say just to better yourself, to move out of the rut you're in, to change where you want to be. It's like I'm changing lanes now, and this lane's going slower.
It's always the way. It's always the way, isn't it?
Always get in a slow lane. Night time's coming.
I'm bored. All I've got is a line of red lights to look at. Do you want to play I Spy?
Can't see anything, it's getting dark.
I Spy.
You can't even say it right.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with R.
Red lights.
No.
Road.
No.
Rearing wheel.
No. That's a steering wheel. I'll just make it fit with an R.
In the car or outside the car?
In the car.
In the car. Ravishly good looking bloke.
No.
Radiator.
No. You nearly had it.
Radio.
Yeah!
So we made it. There's always a dilemma. Bloody people on the road. On the way down here, some bloke pulled out in front of me and I had to brake really, really quickly in the car. And then we heard this bonk. So I thought nothing of it, didn't think any of it. But guess what? My mic's broke. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it. Stop it, focus on. There we go. You can see it's all snapped off. So now this is being held on by this. So this goes around here, and then that attaches it to there. So it's just that inconvenience, really. But what you can find in a woman's makeup kit or hairdressing kit to fix the problem. So. You ready, Carlos?
Yeah, I
What do you fancy eating?
food.
Healthy or unhealthy?
Unhealthy.
Unhealthy. During the video it said
We're in a cage, right? Okay, so we've come to Doncaster. We've
bedtime. We've just come back. I'll tell you what, we had a wicked night out. We was in a cage, weren't we?
We was in a cage, went to a Mexican, we were in a cage. It brought back old memories. It's like the old holding cell when I used to be a police officer in Ashford Neck. That's what it looked like.
It's pretty cool. So that's today wrapped up. We're going to go to bed and we are going to get ready for meeting, isn't it?
Getting ready for tomorrow, team day with Mark and Sean and Colette, you saw tonight, and all the other guys. Should be really good, and we're going to be planning 2018.
Let's see what happens. So, see you in the morning.
Morning guys, day 2, and today, as you know, last night we travelled up to Doncaster. We had the meal out last night.
Epic meal last night.
It was good. Had a good night's sleep. And where are we staying? We're staying at the Earl, aren't we? Which is really cool. Baz will maybe show you a little bit around in a minute. But yeah, so today we're heading off to STENTS, and this is where the magic happens, because we're going to be planning 2018. This is what we came all the way up here to do, and there's going to be about 13 of us here today, isn't there?
Hopefully, because a lot of them trains have been cancelled.
Oh, have they?
Yeah. So will they be here? Won't they be here? They might just be me and Roz there. You never know.
Well, you just never know, really.
Let's fingers crossed it doesn't happen
but
like that.
We don't know some of these guys, do we? And I don't know about you, but I always get nervous about meeting new people.
I don't know any of them. I've spoken to them via text, messenger, but I've never met them in person.
I think it's that, because we speak so much via text messenger now, it's when we meet somebody, it's like, hi, how are you?
What else do I talk about?
Yeah, you don't really know what to say.
Let me text you.
Yeah.
1 second, let me messenger.
I know how to send emoji with, but I think we're losing that touch. So I think a lot of people get worried about, meeting new people. So this is what we've travelled. Well, we've done 269 miles, haven't we? So today we're going to be working until 5, maybe have something to eat afterwards, and then we'll be travelling back. So I reckon we're going to get back home. It'd be good to get back before midnight.
At a push.
At a push, definitely.
Because it all depends on the traffic.
Yeah. So, but we are doing what other people are not prepared to do to be successful.
That's what it's about.
Lazy filming, it's 22:22 and we've just got home, and Baz has got a little parcel. What you got, Baz? Yeah, could you tell he's already opened it?
I got 1 battery.
Boring.
2 batteries.
Boring.
Portable charging station for the DJI Spark.
That's slightly more interesting, definitely.
Let's have a little see what's in it.
And also, well, I'll tell you what, we'll tell you more tomorrow because we're absolutely knackered now. It's been a long day.
But we're not knackered enough to not look in what my present is.
Tomorrow we're going to tell you all about these. Our little jars with our names on. But
I've got to say, I've just driven 5 hours, so I'm proper tired.
Okay guys, so we're going to see you tomorrow. We continue the vlog tomorrow. For you, it will be like a second, but for us, we will go to bed and we will look a little bit more refreshed.
Got a confession for you guys. This is not the morning after.
Can I just wait 2 seconds? Why are you wearing that? How cheesy is it? I love it. You were the one that bought these though, when we were actually in Doncaster in the hotel room about 11:30 at night watching Big Brother. This is what, you know, kind of Doncaster, late nights, travelling about 500 miles does to you. It makes you buy cheesy t-shirts like this.
It's pretty cool, really. But what happened in Doncaster is we went up there, we saw some really cool people, and a person that I can call a good friend of mine now, Matthew, he brought us these jars, didn't he, Loz?
Yeah, do you want to see what they are? That's mine.
So that's Loz's jar.
That's your one.
And this is my jar. And basically what they are, they're jars to put your wins in. So whenever you do something really well, what we do, we write it on a bit of paper and we stick it in there. So this one here, speaking at Bath University, really pleased with how the weekend went.
No way. I've spoke to PTs at UK PT event. How was
Same
that?
when?
You picked up, are you putting dates on yours?
I have done that one.
Oh, I haven't put dates on mine. But do you know what? This is really good actually. And I know this is going a little bit off topic, but say for example, if you don't want to measure like weight loss or stuff by numbers and all that, then what you can do is you can measure it by wins, and you can get a jar like this. And
really cool,
every day you put down 3 things you're grateful for, some little wins, and you put them in there, and then at the end of the week or the end of the month you take them out and you go, oh look, it's amazing. So yeah.
But as you remember when we came in the other night late, it was really late, wasn't it, Loz, for us?
Yeah, it was like 22:22 I think it was on the clock.
I had a parcel delivered, I was like, so this is what I got delivered. So this is my bag for carrying my drone about, okay? Standard bag, standard camera bag, and it fits in there. But what I brought, I think it's got to be the best thing I brought for the Spark, which is this. So it comes in its own little carry case. It came with 2 extra batteries, and it charges it while I'm walking around. So I can take 3 batteries in the drone, fly it around for however long that lasts for, pop it all back in the carry case. It will be charging while I'm going to the next place. Stop doing them faces. She doesn't like gadgets, but I love them.
I love gadgets.
But look, the Spark fits nicely in there. The lens or the gimbal where the camera is all secure, so I don't need to buy a case for that. I don't need to worry about snapping the propellers off when it's in bag, because that comes down and they clip in nice. So look, it's all secure in this one little box. And a bonus thing, I've got a little connection there, USB, so I can charge my phone up, I can charge the controller up, all while I'm on the go. And I think this cost me about 150 quid. But you look at the batteries are between 50 and 60 quid each. I got 2 with that. And for an extra 50 quid, I've got a whole new carry case, a charger that charges it on the go, and it fits in my bag well nice. Look, it just slots in. Jobs are good 'un. So big thumbs up to DJI for that. Well chuffed.
I do think that when it came, I think you maybe had a bit of a sexy wee, didn't you?
When anything turns up to this house from DJI, I have a sexy wee.
Yeah.
Anything. It's a bonus. It's lovely.
So this vlog, we will admit, this bit now is being filmed a week later, right? Now, why is it a week later? It's a week later because when we got back from Doncaster, Maidenhead that weekend, I became a little unwell. So for those of you guys who don't know, I have bipolar and OCD, and the most important thing for that is about stress management, lifestyle management, getting sleep. And although this vlog is about success and doing what you're prepared to do, what others wouldn't, okay, given the fact we did that, there's also a bit of a moral in this, in that not that I pushed myself too much, but in that I didn't allow adequate time afterwards to rest and recuperate, okay? So it's all well and good pushing yourself out your comfort zone, doing and hustling and whatever it is you need to do to get you to be successful. But you must also listen to your body. You must listen to what's going on, okay? Because as one of our mentors says, there's no point in getting to the end destination if you get there in pieces, right? It's about enjoying the journey, yes, pushing yourself, yes, thinking outside the box, and yes, doing things that other people aren't prepared to do. But remember to look after yourself in the process of it.
Really, really good advice.
Thank you.
Really
I always give good advice.
So guys, I think that's going to bring us to the end. If it tickles your bits, give us your thumbs up.
No. If you really like it, give us a thumbs up. I bet you no one says, if you really like it and it tickles your bits, subscribe. I bet no one says that.
So, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. And if it
tickles your bits,
hit the subscribe button. You know where it is.